The Ford F-150 Raptor R may soon have some competition from a Chevy, but not from Chevy. Hi, I'm Gary Gastelou, and this is A Car Report. So the 2024 Ford F-150 Raptor R is set to be the most powerful gas-powered pickup truck ever. Ford's cranking up the power on its supercharged 5.2-liter V8 from 700 horsepower to 720 horsepower. This seems overdue because when the F-150 Raptor R came out in 2023, it was after the Ram 1500 TRX, which had a 702 horsepower supercharged V8. So it's kind of lame that Ford showed up with not even 703 to beat it. Nevertheless, now that the TRX is out of production and there isn't a successor on the way just yet, the F-150 Raptor R should hold the title for a while, if not forever, since we're eventually going electric, maybe. And that's especially true because General Motors and Chevrolet have been sitting this one out, while the Silverado 1500 ZR2 is an excellent high-performance off-roader. It is saddled with a naturally aspirated V8 rated at just 420 horsepower. And Chevy has not indicated that it has any plans to put something more powerful in that model. However, someone else has built a very powerful off-road Silverado 1500. The Fox factory division of the Fox company that makes high-performance shock absorbers has built its own version of the Silverado 1500 with a 700 horsepower supercharged version of GM's 6.2-liter V8. It also adds stronger drive lines, an auto-track 2-speed transfer case, Dana 60 axles, and an ARB rear locker to manage the extra power. But the bigger change on this truck is its suspension, which is fitting because it's made by Fox. And it's not based on the ZR2, which uses the special Multimatic DSSV dampers, but has a set of Fox remote reservoir coilover 3.2 live valve shocks instead. Funnily enough, this is the same damper type that the Raptor R uses, although it has the 3.0 version, not the 3.2. But the Silverado suspension has been radically redesigned around them. It uses a racing trophy truck inspired setup built by Baja Kits that replaces the rear leaf spring suspension with a multi-link setup. Also widens the track by 6 inches and increases wheel travel to 14.5 inches up front and 15.5 in the rear. And the truck rides on 37-inch off-road tires. Along with that, also gets high clearance bumpers, Nacho LED lights, custom upholstery, and a bed rack system with spare tire carriers. Now, it does cost a little bit more than the F-150 Raptor R, which starts at $112,250. The Fox factory Silverado starts at $209,999. But it does come with a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on the work, which is something you wouldn't get if you tried to build one of these yourself. And they're planning on building and selling 500 of these, which begs the question, why doesn't Chevrolet make a truck like this? Ford gets about 30 grand more for the Raptor R than the regular Raptor, which is a 450 horsepower turbocharged V6, and the TRX cost about 100 grand as well, while the ZR2 starts at just over $70,000. So while it's not a wide body truck like the F-150 Raptor R and the TRX, it drives like it can handle a lot more power, and Chevrolet could charge a lot more for it if it did. Now, if you do want a 700 horsepower Chevrolet Silverado, you can get one this year, but it's gonna have to be the Silverado EV, which in the $96,395 RST version has a 754 horsepower electric all-wheel drive system. That is very much a street-focused pickup, but there is a Silverado EV Trail Boss on the way, although Chevy hasn't said how much power that's going to have or how much it's going to cost. When we do find that out, we will let you know. So subscribe to this channel and head over to AmericanCarsAndRacing.com every day for the latest automotive and racing news.